I'm Dominique and welcome back to my channel. So today we will be talking about how to maintain a reputable clientele. So we have gotten rid of all the problematic clients and now we need some reputable people to come in, and we want to make sure that they stay coming too. So a reputable person is a person who has a great reputation. A person who has a great reputation usually hangs around other people who have great reputations as well. Reputable people will refer you to other people. Reputable people will pay your price without questioning. Reputable people are not crooks. Reputable people are the people that we want to service in our salons. So, one way is to maintain reputable people is to practice integrity. When we talk about integrity, integrity means that you are trustworthy. Pretty much you're not a crook. You are not a crook. So I give you an example. Let's just say you have a late fee policy. So for the late fee, you charge $20 extra if your client is late 5 or 10 minutes, however it goes. I'm not sure, I don't charge late fees. But let's just say it's 5 or 10 minutes. But in essence, you're never on time. You are never on time. You're on time maybe 70% to, no, maybe 50% to 70% of the time. If you are late 50 to 70%, you don't need to charge a late fee. Because in order for you to charge a late fee, you need to be on time 99% of the time. 99% of the time, you need to be on time. So when you charge these people $20 late fee, do they get to charge you? Do you have to take something off when you're late? And honestly, you need to be, if charging a late fee, you need to be at your salon an hour or 32 minutes before time. And I'll tell you why. Let's just say, for instance, that your salon is number 1 on the shutoff list for the power company. Okay? The power company come in. They done shut the lights off. Now here you come pulling up 15 minutes late. Your client's sitting out there in the parking lot pissed off. You come up here, you can't even, you flip the switch, it don't even come on. So what you gonna do? You need at least 30 minutes to figure out what you're gonna do. At least 30 minutes to figure out what you're gonna do. Or if you pull up and you've been giving your money to a slumlord. So you pull up and the chains on the door like lean on me. What you gonna do? But you just pulled up. At 9:15, you were supposed to be there at 9 o'clock. And your client out there pissed. Now she realizing the chains on the door and she ain't gonna be able to get her nails done. She got something going on this weekend. She can't even get her nails done because you got there late. And now you can't even service your client. But if you had been there 30 minutes to an hour before, you would have had time to run to the professional store, get everything you need, set up out there in the parking lot, set up under a bridge somewhere, set up in your living room, set up in your backyard, wherever. Because you can still get the money. There's no problem about getting the money, but you weren't prepared. Because, see, you got your next client coming at 10 o'clock. It's 9:45 now. Because you stand up here trying to figure out what you're going to do. It's better to be before time than on time. Especially if you're charging a late fee. Even if you're not charging a late fee, you need to be on time. And I don't charge late fees because, see, to me, when you charge a late fee, you hang yourself. And I don't want to hang myself. Because, see, after lunch, sometimes I may run down to Michael's. So I done got tied up in Michael's. I go in there for one thing. I end up on the other side of the store. I done picked up a couple more things. By the time I get to the register, the line is long. I can't put my stuff back because I don't want anybody to get it. By the time I get off, they may be closed or I may be too tired to go down there. So now I'm trying to run everybody off the highway because I need to get back up here to my client. That's why I don't go down there no more. I had to stop. Because I need to be up here. If your client set their appointment for 9 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, whatever, you need to be at your station, ready to work. Trustworthy. Also, when your client comes in, and say you don't book online. Say you just book through text message, which is fine. You need to have a price list in your space. Your price list needs to either be on the wall or it needs to be on a pamphlet on the table so that your client can see it. Because I don't understand how your client comes in every time. They may get the same thing or something extremely similar, but their price is different every time. You're not practicing integrity. You're a crook. You're a crook. Because you just calling out what you want to call out. That's what you're doing. You just calling out what you want to call out. Oh, it's $50 this time. The next time you come in, it's $75. All you got was a fill-in with gel polish. You know that ain't right. You done charge the client $50 for a fill-in with just gel polish. Then when they come back, you gonna charge them $75? Housewife? How? You done went up a whole $25. That's not being trustworthy. So your client is then going, your reputable client that you had, because that's past and she gone, she's going somewhere else where her prices can continuously be the same. Moving along to humility. Humility. Being able to admit that you are wrong. Being humble. So let's just say if you do overcharge the client, you charge the client $75. But you didn't realize it until at the end of the day when you've gone over everybody that you've charged to see if you charged the right prices or what. Just write down everything that you made. You notice that you didn't charge an additional $25. Are you going to call them or text them and let them know it and refund their money? Because if you don't, you're a crook. You are a crook. And see, what's going to happen is when you start off being a crook, you're going to start off being small time. You're going to eventually graduate to being a big time crook. And then you're turning into a lifetime crook. So a lifetime crook is a crook that always has to hit the next lick to keep the money flow going. Because they never have any money. You realize that? If you pay attention to the crooks, crooks never have any money. They always have to hit another lick to get more money. That's what they do. They never have any money. They can never keep money. And that's what you're going to end up being. So if you overcharge the client $25, if it was $5, if you overcharge, you give them their money back. Now, if it was on you, if you forgot to charge for a service, then that's your fault. You can't call them and say, well, I forgot to charge you $5. Can you cash out? No. That's what they're going to say. Heck no. You cannot call them because that's your fault. So you should be able to, you have to call them and apologize because that's part of humility. And most people can't apologize, but since we're business owners and we want to attract a reputable clientele, we are going to issue an apology. And we are going to give them their $15, $25, however much money it is back. We want the reputable people to refer us to everybody that they know so that our name can then become a household name. So with that being said, if you have any more things that you want me to talk about as far as the salon goes, whether it be salon issues, whatever, you leave it down in the comments and I will get to it. In the meantime, I need you to like, subscribe, and share. I'll see you next time.